So this is an interesting one, talking about how, different people, it's an Ad Age article that talks about, different individuals that have worked in marketing and they stopped working in marketing for various reasons. So I think the underlying theme that I recognize in this article, quite frankly, is marketing burnout. And that's
Mm.
something that, as someone that's been doing that, I've been doing this my whole professional career. Literally 28 years I've been doing this. Catherine, you've been doing it for a very long time. John, you're
Mm-hmm.
kind of just coming into the world. But here's the thing: the I should say marketing world. um, but the thing is we all love what we do, and we like, for us in the agency world, we love helping clients. We love seeing our work help a business grow, really help goals get accomplished. Um, but I feel like there's a balance of, not getting burned out, because I feel like this industry is can very easily burn people out. Like Catherine, you and I are talking at Brandeis University in 2 weeks, and
Mm-hmm.
we're speaking to I believe, graduating seniors in marketing, and they're going to ask us our advice, right? And to newer marketers, and my advice, honestly, a big one is don't get burned out. Don't let yourself get burnt out. Keep that creative energy alive. I think that's the first and foremost. I think keep the funness of what we do, because what we do, I know we all love what we do. Right? The three of us here love what we
Mm-hmm.
do. So keep that love alive by being creative, having
Mm-hmm.
side gigs, right? Like Catherine, you write poetry on the site, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're a professional writer. John, you're a YouTuber. A lot of people that are, you're a YouTuber on the side,
Hmm.
right? Me, I own and operate a Greek website, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like an ad driven site, and experiment with stuff. And I feel like it's having side, not gigs, but side things that's loosely related to what we do, is that outlet to keep that creativity alive, and that fun, really, and love of marketing really alive. So that's really what I
Yeah.
got from this article. Maybe something totally different, but that's the underlying theme that I saw as I was reading it on Ad Age, was don't get burned out. Don't just pivot
Yeah.
to other careers if you don't necessarily. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Well, I've edged into burnout territory in the past.
I have two. We all have. You're doing it a long
We
time. You
all
do,
have, right?
right?
So it takes it, as Nick said, it takes being mindful. You really got to spot it like 3 days in, not like
Right.
wake up one day and you realize you've been burned out for the past year. That's not good. That's never happened to any of us. But if it, maintaining our professional sense of like, why are we doing this?
Right.
Like Nick said, in the agency environment, we love helping clients. And so that's your why, and that keeps you going.
Right.
And it's the creativity practices and the creativity that we bring not only to our personal projects, but to the work itself that
Right.
energizes us and prevents the burnout in the first place.
Right.
And that's actually, when people talk about AI and the changes that it's making, I didn't react actually with panic. I'm like, oh,
I didn't
fun,
either.
something new I have a
Me
chance to
too.
learn
Me
how to
too.
do.
I was like, wow, this. I feel like I'm like 23 again, getting into
Yeah.
this. Like,
I'm like playing with
right.
it in my personal life. I'll never
Right.
forget the day I used it to make a shopping list. I was like, this is amazing. I That would have taken me an hour and AI just did it in like 30 seconds.
I'm never going to forget the day that I created a press release using AI, and it was so well written. And Catherine, you remember the process that it would take us to
Yeah.
write a press release? It would take us
Yes.
maybe, 6, 7 hours, revisions
I
back and
know.
forth. This thing,
I
this thing
know.
was nailed. I was like, wow, this thing
Okay.
is great. So,
There's
you
something
know,
here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And John, what do you think? What's your thought?
Yeah, I think you need to have something in your life that brings variety
Mm.
into it,
Yeah,
because work day to day, I mean, outside of new AI stuff coming out, is pretty, it can be pretty mundane. You're doing the same
right,
type of tasks every week, and if you
Hmm.
have
right,
something to look forward to that's within the same realm, that you're
right.
like, all right, you're 5 to 9 after your 9 to 5, right? It's like if you have
Hmm.
something to look forward to after, it can really
Right.
energize yourself throughout the
Right.
day to be like, you know what, I want to do well at my job today, so when I go home, I,
Right.
have something, to look forward to as well
Totally.
there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's
Right.
very important to have
100%.
something, for marketers, something at least loosely marketing related, and
Right.
it can also bring you new ideas into your like everyday job, right? So I think it's
Yep.
great. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. And another thing I want to just say, because this article, it didn't say burnout in it, so I don't want people to say, oh, geez, you talk about burnout, but that's the underlying that I kind of saw in it. But it also talks about like what happens when you reach that roadblock as a marketer, and like
Mm.
like for instance, as a digital marketing agency for years, we help clients with SEO and content marketing and social media management and PPC. But then what happens when SEO stops working like it used
Mm.
to? And what happens when PPC stops working? If you have those creative outlets, you can reflect on those too. Let me
Mm-hmm.
experiment in some of other stuff that may help me in my day job. That may help
Mm-hmm.
me, with my skill set creatively to get over that hump, to expand, the thoughts, strategically behind it I
Mm-hmm.
hadn't thought of. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Greek Boston, the Greek website has been
yeah. You can
good
say
for
it. It's
that
Greek
too.
Boston. We publicly
Oops.
own it. It's fine. It's our testing. We use Greek
It's a
Boston
testing
actually.
ground.
For those of you that are going to attend one of our trainings, and hopefully many of you do, we actually use. That's the reason why we have these sites too, is
Mm-hmm.
to experiment, and also to when we're teaching people different, whether it's about SEO or GEO or content marketing or anything really, email marketing. I mean, we do a lot of email marketing too. Social media, even do a lot of good work on social media. But it's like we're teaching people stuff. We have brands to show them that we have open book. It can literally show
Mm-hmm.
them everything, as opposed to having confidentialities and non-disclosures that we can't for our
Mm-hmm.
clients. We can't share a lot of stuff for details, right, for a client. So yeah, that's the reason why we have that. So anyway,
Mm-hmm.
it's good stuff.